If you're tired of making 2 or even 3 trips to win a listing, or if you ever walked out of a listing appointment thinking you nailed it, only never to hear back, this video is for you. I'm going to show you how to streamline your entire process so you can walk in, build trust, present your value, and walk out with a signed agreement all in one visit. The one-stop listing appointment process. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, so you never miss a tip to help you build a referral-based real estate business that's both predictable and profitable. A quick disclaimer, if you're brand new to real estate and still getting your reps in, the 2-step approach might be your best bet for now, and that's okay. Here's how that looks. Visit 1, you're going to build rapport, tour the house, and gather details. Visit 2, you're going to come back with the CMA, pricing strategy, and paperwork. This method helps build your confidence, and confidence is key, but once you've got some experience under your belt, it's time to upgrade your game. Because here's the truth, 72% of sellers hire the first agent they meet. If you're not ready to list when you walk through the door, there's a good chance you'll lose out to someone who is. And here's another important point. Many sellers reach out when they're still in the thinking about it phase. They'll say things like, "We're not ready to list yet. The house isn't ready, it's too messy." Whatever the reason, it doesn't matter. You still want to get in the door and meet them, even if they say they're not ready. The stats show that being the first agent they meet gives you the best shot at getting the listing, now or later. So take the meeting, tour the house, build the relationship, even if it's just a conversation to them. Make sure you show up like a professional who's ready to list, because that's what they're expecting, whether they say it or not. Before you ever step foot inside their home, you need to qualify the lead. Ask questions like, why are you moving? What's your timeline? Are you buying another home? Do you need the equity from this sale to buy the next one? If they do, congrats. That buyer lead just turned into a listing appointment. Before you hang up, ask this: before I let you go, I have some homework to do before I come over. Do you have a few minutes to answer some quick questions? Then gather information on updates or renovations, roof, HVAC, flooring, layout, and any other details you think are essential so you can do a ballpark market analysis before you arrive. So here's a pro tip. When you're asking questions about the home or their situation, be intentional about sprinkling in a few natural responses to build rapport. Say things like, "Wow, that sounds lovely," or "Oh, I can't wait to see that," or "Tell me more about that feature." These minor reactions go a long way in making the conversation feel more personal, warm, engaging, especially over the phone. All right, so if you're ready to master the one-stop listing appointment, here are the 5 key steps that will set you up for success. These aren't just lovely ideas. This is the exact process our students are using to walk in with confidence and walk out with signed agreements. Whether you're new or just looking to refine your approach, these steps will help you take control of the appointment and deliver a smooth, professional experience every time. Number 1, all decision makers must be present. If you want a signature that day, all decision makers must be present at the appointment. Sometimes a seller will say, "I'm the decision maker. My spouse doesn't need to be there." That might be true in rare cases, but in most situations, this becomes an easy out once you're face to face. You'll go through the entire presentation and then they'll say, "Let me run this by my spouse," even though they said that wouldn't be an issue on the phone. When this comes up, don't push, but do redirect. Try saying, "I totally understand, but just to respect both of your time, when might be a better time for the two of you to be available together?" Now, agents ask me all the time, is this a deal breaker for going on the appointment? My answer is no. You can still go, but just know the odds of walking out with a signed listing agreement drop significantly when not everyone is at the table. Number 2, block enough time. Don't ask, can I have 2 hours? Instead, say something like, I want to make sure you're available between 6 and 8 p.m., just in case we need a little extra time. You never want to ask for 2 hours outright. That can sound like too much, but let's be real. If you're doing this right, building rapport, walking through the home, going over the marketing plan, discussing pricing, answering questions, and getting the paperwork signed, you're going to need close to 2 hours. Here's how I personally set the stage. I have a meeting right before ours, and with first-time home buyers, you never know how long they'll go. Would you be available between 6 and 8 p.m.? And then guess what? You show up at 6 p.m. sharp. Now listen, I'm Catholic, so technically that little white lie isn't great, but hey, it's for the greater good, right? Besides, we've got confession for that kind of thing. Number 3, prepare a ballpark market analysis. Earlier in the video, I talked about gathering the correct information from the seller so you can prepare a solid ballpark market analysis. And here's one more key piece you don't want to overlook. You need to know what they think their home is worth. And the best way to find that out is to just ask, what do you think your home is worth? Now, some people will tell you they have no idea, and that's why they're reaching out to you. And that's fine, but that's usually the exception and not the rule. Most sellers are watching the market. They've seen what homes are selling for in their neighborhood, they've poked around online, and they got a number in mind, even if they don't say it right away. So don't assume, ask. And if they say they're unsure, follow up with, have you seen what homes in your neighborhood are selling for? This not only helps you prep your CMA, but it also gives you a read on their mindset and motivation, which is crucial for how you approach the rest of the appointment. Number 4, send them a pre-listing packet. This is huge. Email them a digital booklet about you, links to reviews and testimonials, and a quick video intro if you've got one. This builds trust before you show up. Number 5, show up with the right tools and attitude. When I say show up with the right tools, come fully prepared to earn the listing, as if you already have it. Bring everything you would need to take the listing that day. Listing agreement, CMA, lockbox, yard sign, marketing materials, net sheet, and anything else you use in your process. Don't assume anything. Be prepared to move forward on the spot, because if the seller's ready and you're not, you've just lost momentum. Now, let's talk about something even more important than the tools, your attitude. Here's the truth. Even if this is your only listing appointment this week, even if you haven't had one in months, you cannot show up with desperate energy. You've got to walk in with confidence, grounded in service and not attachment. Detach from the outcome. Focus on delivering value, listening well, and doing what's in the client's best interest, not chasing the signature. When you lead with professionalism and clarity, sellers will feel it. People don't always pick the agent with the best script. They pick the one who feels the most trustworthy and in control. And here's the bonus. When listing appointments become part of your regular weekly rhythm, your energy naturally shifts. You're no longer attached to the outcome. You're simply doing your job. And that energy, that's what wins trusts and listings. So in closing, here's the bottom line. When done right, the one-stop listing appointment saves time, increases your success rate, and positions you as the obvious choice. It's not about being slick. It's about being prepared, strategic, and present. If this video helped you, do me a huge favor. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more real estate tips, and if you'd like a copy of my pre-listing packet, just leave me a comment below. And if you're interested in learning exactly what I say on a listing appointment, watch my video on what to say during a listing presentation. And remember, relationships build results. Start building yours today.